Stechlski, head football coach at Cox High School, Virginia Beach, Virginia. We just finished our first scrimmage against Indian River, a team that I know Cox has played in the past, but it's been a long time. I've been here this is my 20th year, and we've never played them, so it was great getting the new team in here. Kings Fork had been our first scrimmage the last 2 years, but their coach left, and so Coach Furby and I had talked, and then when he went to Carolina, his brother and I agreed to keep the scrimmage going. I'm glad we did. I know they're one of the best teams in the state. I know they went deep into the playoffs last year, and I was really happy that we booked the scrimmage. The weather turned out okay, and we knew that if we could kind of hang in there against them, we might have something to work with, and I feel fairly confident that we did hang in there, and we got something to work with.
Coach, what did you see out there from you guys that really impressed you?
Just effort. You know, we missed some tackles, we missed some reads on the option. We didn't protect very well, but it wasn't because of lack of effort, and that was the biggest thing. We told them coming out here, just like every coach in America probably tells their team in their first scrimmage, you know, there's going to be a lot of mistakes, but let's make sure we make them at 100 miles an hour, and that's what we did. We didn't have too many injuries or nothing serious, which is nice, and we were able to move the ball. We didn't capitalize every time, but it was nice to move the ball. They moved the ball, we moved the ball. Their defense was aggressive and good. We were trying to figure that out, but we had some new guys, especially our quarterback, Dylan Hauser, he was really our second, but Kendall Spriggins didn't play because of a concussion, so he did a nice job, very composed, and so that was pleasing.
What are some of the building blocks that is going to make this team successful this year?
Just staying healthy. We don't have a lot of linemen. We're literally working with between varsity and JV, maybe 12 to 15 linemen. So if they can stay healthy, we can keep getting better week to week. But if we start losing some linemen, it's going to be, you know, it's going to be kind of touch and go, especially as we play. And we got to open up against Ocean Lakes. We got to see Phoebus next week in a scrimmage. So so far so good. I think we came out of here tonight healthy. And then, you know, we're trying to throw the ball a little bit more, and we did okay tonight. I think, again, the protection was an issue, but when we did have enough time to throw, we found targets. And our guys were more often than not in the right spots as far as, you know, when there were mistakes made, they were kind of mental mistakes. They knew where they were going. And, you know, again, we got to focus more on the fundamentals, on defense, tackling, angles. We missed a lot of, we gave up a lot of big plays because of bad angles by the linebackers and the safeties, or not forcing by the corner. So all stuff that I already have written up on the board. And when we go in, we're going to do our checklist on what we did well and what we did wrong. And it's going to be about 50-50.
Coach, how do playing teams like Phoebus, Indian River prepare you for the Beach District play?
Again, I don't know a whole lot about those teams other than they're good. And whenever you play up and play better competition, you're going to get better. There's no way you can't, you know. And my message to the guys, basically, in addition to doing, you know, the little things right tonight, was, you know, let's show Indian River that we're a team, because we've dropped down to Conference 5 now. You know, when they're going home on the bus, we want them talking about, hey, that's a pretty good team. We don't want to see them first round of the playoffs. You know, and if we did that, if they're thinking that we can hang with them, I think that's a positive first step for us.
Pursuit!